Tip number one is to make your merchandise about your community and their identity and not your face and not your logo. And so what do I mean by this? Well, what a lot of content creators tend to do is they complain about their t-shirts and merchandise not selling, but it's making it all about themselves. They just slap their face or their logo on something and expect people to buy it because they support them. Now, as much as we all want to be supported by our audience, the thing is that happens when you, wait for it, create more value. And what's going to be valuable to somebody is repping a t-shirt or a hoodie that speaks more about who they are instead of who you are. So the best thing you can do is understand your community and their culture and what really represents them. Or you can lean directly into it like I do with the creator hats, hoodies, and t-shirts. If you're a creator, you will want one of these. And so I try to make them as interesting and cool as possible, but I make it about you and less about me, and that's why it works. Tip number two is about design quality. Not everybody can be a graphic designer and a master of Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign, but you can hire someone who is. Oh, not me. I'm not making time for that. But what you can do is you can hire somebody on a website like Fiverr or Upwork. Probably the best thing for most of you and the simplest thing is going to be Fiverr. I'll leave an affiliate link for you guys down below if you want to check out some designers over there. But you're going to find people within your budget that can do a good job and help fulfill your creative vision and make something dope for your community. Design quality is important. You can't just slap things together. You can do simple designs. You can do typography. You can do those things, but also you don't have the background. So sometimes you'll, not know exactly what you're doing and how to make sure that it's quality and that it matches the specifications of the design platform that you're using. One of the other things I do like about using Spreadshop, by the way, who is today's sponsor, you can sign up with a link for $0 in the description down below. They actually not only have in-platform design tools, but if you want to use something like Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator or your designer does, they give you templates so that there's much less wiggle room for errors because you have exactly what you need. You're asking your audience to buy and support something. Make sure it's something that's of quality. Tip number three, don't be afraid to plug your merch in your videos. And one of the best ways to plug your merch is to actually wear it in your videos when you're promoting it. And you can make this fun. It doesn't have to be a sales pitch and you don't have to feel scummy about doing it. Just make it interesting, make it fun. I don't mind if you shoot a 15-second cinematic ad for yourself and make it a joke or make it a meme, but it actually ends up being a meme in real life, and the fact that they can buy the thing that you're talking about and that you're making a joke about. So I think one of the best things you could do is buy your own merch, make it into your uniform on your videos. And so you are literally endorsing your own brand. You are your own sponsor. And any video that isn't sponsored, sponsor your video yourself by plugging your own merchandise and your own products. This is YouTube Salesmanship 101. Plug your merch. And speaking of plugs, that brings us to today's sponsor, Spreadshop. Spreadshop is probably the easiest and most convenient way for content creators to make extra money on YouTube and other social media platforms by making and selling their merchandise and giving it to an audience that loves it and wants to support them. And the best part is Spreadshop costs $0 up front, and you can set your price and profit margins to what you feel comfortable with and what your audience can afford. You can print on quality materials, and like I said, it's $0 to sign up, and they have a lot of fantastic in-platform tools. Thank you to my friends over at Spreadshop for sponsoring this video, and if you want to go step-by-step through making your own merch and you don't know where to start, they also sponsored a free workshop here on my YouTube channel that you can watch the replay of, where we walk you through the entire process of making and selling your own merchandise completely from scratch. So both of those will be linked in the description down below. Thanks to Spreadshop again for sponsoring this video. Tip number 4, get samples of your merch. You want physical samples of your merch so that you can guarantee the experience to your audience. And in the case of hats, you'll know how they're going to look and feel when somebody is rocking them out in the streets. So this is something really important that I think a lot of content creators take for granted is they don't get samples of their merch, and then people complain when they wash them, or they don't understand why the colors don't match what it is on the website or whatever. And that's another thing. Just make sure when you're posting this stuff, don't over edit any of your promo material. That way people have kind of an accurate sense of the colors and something like that. So just be careful about those things. But it's really important to have physical samples of your merch before you start pushing it heavily to your audience so that you can guarantee the quality. Tip number 5, speaking of promoting, you need to go ahead and make promotional material and mock-ups for your merchandise so that you can push this across your other social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and your community tab in YouTube. A lot of you don't think about using your community tab to sell directly to your audience and the fact that it can reach people outside of your subscribers. And this is actually a great way to monetize on YouTube. In fact, actually, I could probably make a video, 10 YouTube monetization tricks you're probably not using. That sounds like a really good idea for a video now that I think about it. But yeah, the community tab is an excellent way to reach your audience with your merchandise. And because you can use images in your community tab, it's perfect for doing these mockups. Now, if you want to make mockups and you want a great tool to do that, I'm going to recommend placeit.net. This is what I use for my print on demand products. I also use this for my digital products in Awesome Creator Academy. And I think that this is going to be wildly useful for you for a long time to come, because technically I can also use this sometimes when I want to make some assets for my brand or for even YouTube thumbnails sometimes. So it's something you should definitely look at. Technically, you could also look at Canva for mockups, but for mockups specifically of putting your designs on t-shirts, I'm definitely going to recommend Placeit. And a lot of content creators don't realize this is what bigger YouTubers are doing specifically. Tip number 6, highlight your community and the fans that buy from you. A lot of you are having your audience tag you in Twitter or Instagram, but you're not promoting them and kind of shouting them out for buying your products and saying thank you. If somebody tags you and they're wearing your merchandise in Instagram, go ahead and plug them in your Instagram stories. It costs you nothing, and it's a good way to show love to the fans. You should actually do it as often as possible, and it's going to encourage more people to buy and more people to say, hey, I want to feel like I'm part of the community, and then, hey, I'm going to get a little bit of a plug on Instagram. Hey, that's a good reason to spend like, $15, $20 on a hoodie or a t-shirt. That's a good reason to go ahead and buy, some of your creator merch. That is something that can incentivize your audience and celebrate your audience. So if they're tagging you in Twitter and Instagram, show them a little bit of love. They've shown you love, give some of it back, reciprocate. And there you go, 6 simple tips for making and selling merchandise on YouTube. It's going to help you move some more of those hats, t-shirts, and hoodies and monetize your channel. I hope this helps you, especially all of you new creators who just got access to the YouTube merch shelf and YouTube shopping. I know that you're really excited about that. It used to be only 10,000 subscribers for you to have this. Now almost every single feature in YouTube is available to you at 1,000 subscribers if you're monetized. So congratulations, welcome to the family. If you enjoyed this video, I have several other videos that you should absolutely watch on monetizing your YouTube channel and making money. But if you want to specifically know how to make merch from scratch, remember, I have a free workshop and those will be linked in the description down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Take care.